A man died here yesterday. Tried to cross the river, didn't make it. That's why they need you. You have no cranes, no steel, no blueprints. You have stone, timber, rope, and a river that has killed every builder who came before you. Your Lord has given you one season, one chance. If the bridge holds, your name lives forever. If it collapses, people die. And so does everything you've built. No pressure. Let's build. Pick the wrong spot, and you lose before you start. You don't start with stone, you start with the river. Because the river will destroy you if you don't understand it first. You walk the banks. 3 days. 4. You're hunting one thing. The narrowest point with bedrock underneath. Soft ground. Your piers sink. Slowly, invisibly, and then all at once. Most builders skip this step. They're eager. They're wrong. You probe with poles. You dig test pits in the bank. You look for gravel that doesn't move when you push it. You move 50 paces upstream. Probe again. Harder ground this time. This is where most bridges are already dead. They just don't know it yet. You found it. Now you have to fight the river for it. The river doesn't want you here. You can't build underwater. So you do something insane. You build a wall inside the river itself. 2 rows of stakes hammered into the riverbed. Clay and rubble packed between them. A dam that pretends to be solid ground. Then you bail. Bucket by bucket. Hand pumps. 12 men on shifts all night. And this is where most builders break. You rip out the bad section. You repack it. You add a 3rd row of stakes. One of your best workers quits. Walks away without a word. You don't stop. There it is. The floor of the river. The place no one has ever stood. You have maybe a week before it floods again. Move. Now. Every hour counts. A structure that shouldn't exist, but does. Here's the thing about the arch. It has no right to work, no rods, no bolts, no glue. Just stone pressing against stone, forever, in a curve. The curve is the secret. Weight travels down the sides, into the piers, into the ground. The arch doesn't resist gravity, it redirects it. Remove one stone, and it all comes apart. You build the centering first. A wooden arch, temporary, fragile. It holds the shape while you place the real stone. Everything depends on this wood frame. It's built over a river, in autumn, when storms come. One night of bad weather, and the frame warps. You brace the centering with extra timber. Guy ropes to the bank. Now you place the voussoir, both sides at once. Perfectly symmetrical, any imbalance, and the frame twists. One mistake, 3 stones, 2 days. Now just 1 stone left, the keystone, the lock, the one stone that turns a pile of rocks into a bridge. 4 men lower it on ropes. No one speaks. It seats. The arch breathes. It's alive. Now, take away the wood. This is where bridges die, after they're built. This moment, right now, this is the most dangerous second in the entire project. The centering is gone. The arch is on its own for the first time. Every stone shifts, microscopically, as the load redistributes. If your mortar is wrong, it cracks. If one pier settled overnight, the arch talks. If the voussoirs weren't cut true, you'll know right now. This is where most bridges fail, not during construction, in the silence after. A bridge doesn't collapse like a tree falling. It opens. The crown drops first. The haunches splay out. For a moment, just a moment, it looks like it's trying to survive. Then it's gone, and the river just keeps moving, like it was never there. You inspect yours every single day. You run your hand along the joints. You look for powder, for cracks, for any stone that feels different. You don't stop listening, not for one day. week passes. Nothing moves. Time for the real test. 6 months of work. 1 cart, everything on the line. 6 months. 2 workers dead. 1 drowned in the cofferdam. 1 crushed when a stone slipped its rope. You attended both funerals. You kept building. 3 flooding events. 1 storm that nearly took the century. A dispute with the stone supplier that cost you 2 weeks. A section of pier that had to be demolished and rebuilt when you found a soft layer at 12 inches depth. Now you load everything you've got onto that bridge. Stones, carts, oxen, men standing shoulder to shoulder, railing to railing, across the full span. More weight than it will ever carry in normal use. If there's a flaw, anywhere, it shows now. The cart hits the crown of the arch, the highest point, maximum stress on the span. It groans. Every man flinches. You don't move. You know what the sound means. Stone settling. Stone finding its final position under real load. Not failure. Completion. You know that, but your hands are shaking. Nobody speaks. The bridge is still standing. The bridge is still standing. It holds. Back to the river. Somewhere on this river, right now, there is another builder, standing where you stood, staring at the water, wondering if the ground is solid enough, if the cofferdam will hold, if the centering survives the storm, wondering if they'll still be alive at the end of it. They've been given the same order, build a bridge. Now they know what it costs.